first of all, I'm very happy that you are here. I think you are a very positive element also for the whole group. My first question is, if you look back on this day, which have been the most impressive moments you remember?
Yeah, I'm always very thankful to be here in the first place. So my whole period is always like a great time here, and it's now my fourth time in Hawaii, so I'm not that stressed anymore. I know what works for me and I know what doesn't work. So I really was more or less relaxed. There's always like a little bit of pre-race stress, but apart from that, I was really happy going into this race and tried to do as good as last 2 years. And when the moment I saw the guy running first in my age group, I was very happy to be in that position, and that gave me, apart from the boosters I took during the race, the extra boost I needed to make it a bit quicker, and that worked out very well.
Yeah. So you had no kind of trough where you felt,
I really biked very hard, and starting out on the run was a tough moment for me. Normally I really enjoyed the first part on LE drive, and I have to admit I was struggling there. I had to sit down to remove some stuff from my sock. But then, yeah, you just focus. It's a mental game as much as it is a physical game. And yeah, after 15K, when I was heading up on Palani Road and to the energy lab, I said, okay, I think this will be fine. I will just do my own race. And just as last year's, it worked out because I always have to catch up people. Since I'm a weak swimmer, I like always behind in the beginning, and I hope I can make up for it in the end. And that worked very well.
Perfectly. And I have to ask you, you are one of the booster users, real booster users, and very authentic. And
yeah.
Could you shortly tell us how you did it? How you
Well, it's one of those things that are part of my race and training routine. So I started out just using chewies and boosters on a daily basis, and like a booster when I feel tired or on a long training. And it really gives me that little boost, and it's something that I believe in the product and in the studies you have done about it, and it also helps mentally. I had prepared in my a booster fly. You gave a booster to that animal. Anyway, no, there is some things you prepare before the race. I had the booster in my special needs. I had the booster on my race belt. I had the booster in my transition bag from bike to running. And these are then the things you look forward. It's maybe stupid to say it in that way, but it's say, okay, I will have my thing. It will give me that little extra focus. And it helps even if you are physically not feeling immediately something. It's also a mental aspect. So yeah. It's a product I believe in. I'm happy to use, and I think.
Have you got special times? You know that I take it at this period of. Or do you have a special feeling? You say now I need.
Well, you have to. The booster it takes some time to chew it, so you definitely don't want to take it right after an aid station. And for me, the moment coming out of energy lab, that was where I took my last, like for the last 12K on the run. I had like my little bottle of energy drink, and I taped my booster to it. So that was for me the moment I was looking forward to. I will have my booster here. I will swallow it easily going up that hill. And then it will give me that extra bit of energy I need to pass that guy, which was still in front of me.
They were still in front of you.
Yeah, and I finished it off there, I think, quite near Makala Drive. So it was, yeah, near the end.
Okay.
And at the turning points, you see, I'm 10 minutes behind of that guy, and then in energy lab there was still like 3 or 4 minutes to go, but it's a long stretch back, so I was more or less confident that okay, it will work like it worked out like last year's. So,
right.
But
how many times did you win the title now?
This is now my third time, so in 3 years as well. So I always say after a title I will retire, but I've been like retiring for 3 years now, so I guess I will be back next year.
So I hope to see you back, and I hope to see you at least in Frankfurt.
Yeah, I look forward to do the European Championships,
And
but I also look forward to be here again next year.
Great. And we will continue to collaborate, I think.
Of course, I love to work together with you, and
Super.
I would like to thank you very much for all the great support.
Thank you too for
You're
this
welcome.
title. Helps us a lot.
Okay, I hope so.
Thank you, Sam.
You're welcome.